morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. I am filming this on Monday, so it is it's a beautiful morning. Tomorrow and Wednesday, it's going to be freezing cold, y'all. Tomorrow morning, we might be having snow. Who knows? Anyway, I thought I'd do a little health video about my health. So here it goes. A few years ago, my gait was kind of wonky, so I went to the doctor. Before then, I would not go to the doctor. Would not, unless I had a really bad cold or whatever. So I went to the doctor, and they okay, I think there's something neurological going on, but we're not for sure. Let's run labs. So they ran labs and found out I was had hypothyroidism. And then they decided, well, you need an MRI. So I got my MRI. The MRI, the first one they did was so possible MS. So I was sent to a neurologist, who is now still my neurologist, and he did a spinal tap, he did his own labs, and he said, well, nope, you don't have MS, you just have nothing really going on. You have found out I had small vessel disease of the brain. So I'm like, okay. So I Googled, which Google can be your friend, but Google can also not be your friend. And most generally, small vessel disease and mild neurocognitive disorder, which I have as well, can lead to dementia. Yes, that is what I said. Can lead to dementia. And I do have a few memory issues. Not a great deal, but a few memory issues. So, trucking on along, and the headaches that come with the small vessel disease and the mild neurocognitive disorder. And then sometime 2019, I started having little drooping on the left side of the face. And I'm like, okay, all right. So they did an MRI. My neurologist seen it, did an MRI, and found out they had to do another MRI, more focused, more on my ear, because he thought it was an inner ear issue. No, it wasn't inner ear. It was a cyst or a tumor on my pituitary gland. Your pituitary gland sits like right back behind here, right in here. And so I was sent to last year, in 2020, I had to go to endocrinologist, a neurosurgeon, and do another MRI specifically focused on the pituitary. And I went to an eye doctor. I had to do a field eye test. The sun is really in my eyes, but I'm going to go ahead and film this. So brought you up to speed, what's going on. So this year I have seen my endocrinologist. I have seen my neurosurgeon, and that's a hoot on that, which I will tell you about it. So the first thing I seen was the neurosurgeon. Well, she goes on and, oh, it's stable. We won't see you for 2 years. I'm like, what? So she went ahead and she said, well, the girls will, like the nurse assistants, whatever, will walk you out. So I sat there and waited. And I waited. And I waited. So about 15 to 20 minutes, I waited in the room after the doctor had left, the neurosurgeon. And I look out the door and I'm like, finally see somebody, and I said, well, did y'all forget about me? Yeah, we forgot about you. And I'm like, really? You forget about the patient? Really? Really? So anyway, they walked me out finally. And that was the doctor that said that they had forgotten about me. And besides saying, I'll see you in 2 years, even though the MRI previously had said that it wasn't stable. So I go on and I see the endocrinologist. Oh, everything is fine. I'll see you back in a year after the labs, All the labs look fine, but in 6 months I will have to do another lab. So that is where I am. I still got to go see the eye doctor and get another field eye test. And the reason why I need to do another field eye test is I do have issues with my eyes. I don't see as clearly sometimes. And a cyst or a tumor on your pituitary can make you go blind. I mean, all of a sudden you could bam and you're blind. So those are the issues that I am dealing with. And gardening is sort of kind of like my therapy. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, in between all that mess since 2020, I started having arthritis in my right thumb joint. So I'm scheduled to go see a hand surgeon next month. So I thought I'd let you know all my health issues and get everybody caught up to date that follows this channel, that is family or, friends. So see y'all later and God bless.